Yo, what is up team? So the producer live letter for 4.1 has just hit. I've had a chance to catch up on the news and want to go over the raid specific topics covered in the live letter. As a quick note, the 4.1 patch is set to release in early October. So first things first, a new extreme savage difficulty was announced and it was called the Unending Coil of Bahamut Ultimate. In the showcase screenshot there are multiple enemies. More notable from what it looks like, you have Bahamut, the turn 9 boss, and I think that's Twintania. Either way, there are 3 figures in the screenshot, so we'll either fight all of these at once or one at a time throughout the patch future. I'd like to think we're fighting all 3 at once due to the unending part of the title. The rewards, while looking at the translation, it stated that eye level 3, 4, 5 weapons will drop, which will probably be best in slot with the secondaries from my experience, and that all players will be able to get 1 token per kill, which allows them to exchange for a weapon. So from what I understand, if you kill this extreme savage mode once, you can get all your weapons. So I guess people will only run it 2 or 3 times max for their main and alt weapons unless they're trying to speed kill it. There's no weekly limit, so that may encourage sale parties to go up in the community, if the weapons look cool enough that is. That would bring back the sale aspect of the game, which is currently dead on EU servers as far as I know. Again, eye level 3, 4, 5. No major new eye level, but I'm sure the secondaries will be fairly decent, so I hope. My thoughts on this: will mechanics be similar to their old ones? I highly doubt they're going to design a new set of mechanics for these bosses, instead using older mechanics with slight tune-ups to damage and execution. Which means in the grand scheme of things I can see semi-hardcore and above groups getting this down in 1 or 2 evenings of 4 to 5 hour raids. Aside from Super Savage, there's an extreme trial mode coming out, which is of course Shinryu Extreme, the developers specifically stating that the difficulty will be between a Mega 2 Savage and those who are struggling with a Mega 3 Savage progression. So overall nothing too complex, but I guess it'll be fun to farm for a little while. Maybe it'll drop a dog, who knows. They said it's going to be akin to Forden, so we'll see about that, because they kind of burnt us with Zavan, which they said would be similar to A12, but we know how Zavan went, so that's pretty much the main chunk of the 8-man content talked about in the live letter. If you're looking for links to translations and for the stream, then check the comments below. There's a bunch of other notes about PvP, housing and whatnot, but I just really wanted to cover the kind of raid content, which for this patch it will be the 8-man trial, Shinryu Extreme, and it will be the Super Savage mode, which it looks like we're going to be facing the major bosses of each tier. So turn 5 last boss, turn 9 the last boss, turn 12 the last boss. So does that mean next patch we're going to be facing the last bosses of the previous tiers? That could be pretty interesting, so we'll have to see. And as for the weapons, I hope they look pretty badass, because that will be, really cool to show off in the game. Anyway, what do you guys think? Are you looking forward to it? Do you think the community will rage about it purely due to the fact that it gates glamour weapons behind difficult content? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I am out.